I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Nicoletti, and now we'll hear from the Coraliers men. As we approach the end of the school year, there's going to be a number of opportunities for Farmington School District students to use this building and use this wonderful instrument. And I just know it's going to be very exciting for them and for the public as well. So just keep your ear to the ground with social media and the newspaper and announcements from the school district regarding future musical programs that will be coming. And in addition to that, it will be a nice addition for the graduation ceremonies to be able to use this instrument. And you might think, oh my gosh, how are they going to get that over there? Well, there's a way. Not going to take time to tell you, because you're here to hear music. At this time, I'd like to bring to the stage Mr. Jake Wilson. to offer a special thank you to the music teachers of the Farmington School District and their students that helped us with some additional fundraising. They found a variety of ways to collect money over the campaign. But I want to point out at Truman Kindergarten Center, they did pennies for piano. And students were able to bring in coins and had the chance to bring them to the office. And our next performer brought in a little piano bank, and they could drop their pennies in and the piano would play. So you can imagine how many kids that wanted to take their pennies to the office for that. But that was a very kind gesture on our next performer's part. In addition to that, Janice Chapman did a project where the students got to learn about the piano, specifically a grand piano, and then about the colors that you see that make up the instrument, which look pretty simple, black and white. But you can see samples of their artwork on the refreshment table when you go to the lobby. And when they presented me with their pennies at Truman School one day, they presented me with the artwork as well. I was very touched by that. And I thought, how creative and what a great way to get the students to learn more than just about donating to a project. So I thank Janice Chapman for that. And with that, we want to thank Jesse for bringing in the piano bank to Truman. Jesse is a pair with the Farmington School District, and I'm so glad, I think God called me to ask her to play today. I'm so glad that we get included in the ceremony. Jesse Boyd. Thank you, Jesse. I think she used the entire instrument, so that's good. That's good. You know it's flexibility. Even though I mentioned the Farmington Press earlier, I want to give a special thank you to Gary Berblinger, publisher of the Farmington Press, for donating the half-page ad to thank the donors for our project. Gary, if you're here today, thank you. If you know, thanks. Gary is up here. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it very much. An added note: Farmington School District music teachers are supposed to come down for a picture afterwards. I don't want to forget that because that was not in my notes. That's a directive from the photographer. And now for our final performance this afternoon, I'd like to bring to the stage Emily Parker. Emily. speaks. Amazing. I would like to thank all of the contributors to the project. I'd like to thank you for your attendance today for the Grand Piano Dedication Ceremony. And how about another round of applause for our performers. Performers, please stand. And performers, thank you very much. Sure, they'll stick around for the reception. Please greet them in the lobby and let them know how much you appreciate it and enjoy their playing. Emily's probably just now on her way off the stage, so you can also see her as well. I would be remiss if I did not thank Mayor Midlander, City Administrator Greg Beavers, the Farmington City Council, Martha Bourne, and the staff of the Farmington Civic Center for their support and their cooperation to make all of this happen. All of them are very integral in the project. When we go to the lobby for the freshmen, the plaques are on easels. They're going to eventually be installed on the walls, except this last week it would have been difficult to get that done since the high school theater guild was in here all week, and the plaques would have been covered up, and there was just too many issues with that. So I decided to display them on easels, and they'll be put on the walls as soon as some city crews can get out here with the right tools and have them permanently affixed in the lobby. You know, it's refreshing to know that long after all of us are gone, this wonderful instrument will still be here. And people will be able to see it in the future who helped make it possible. So thank you to all of you who have helped out with the project in donating to it and physically helping. And so now we're going to retire to the lobby where there's refreshments being served by the Menlo Area Council on the Arts Board of Directors. And enjoy. Thank you again for being here. And let's go ahead and